Hey guys, wanted to give a little update on the Polaris. They suck to work on. No wonder why they stopped making the boats. The mechanics probably didn't want to work on them anymore. I don't know how much of that you're going to be able to pick up, but there is just so much oil down there. I found this down there. I got the exhaust out, or should I say the PVC. That's PVC. Got that out. I just set that down there, the manifold, because I don't really need to mess with it. But it was not fun getting these bolts out. From the side, I had to go from back here. I don't know if I'll put that in the video, but now we just got to go and get the rest of these off and pull the cylinders off and see how bad it is. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Soren. Soren. Say hi. Say hi. Okay, so I got the cylinders off. The pin is like stuck in there, right? I pulled this circlip and the pin is like real hard to get out. So I've been working on getting that out. Judging there is and how I didn't find any metal in the top, I'm guessing if it's made its way through the exhaust, that'd be the good thing. If it didn't, it's in the bottom end, which I think it probably is in the bottom end. Shh. I'm sure there's a lot of glitter in the bottom of this middle cylinder hole. So that's not good for me. I was hoping I could turn this one out real quick, and I don't think that's going to be the case. Also, look at how much yucky stuff there is all over. There's like tons of black yuck all over. So I don't know if that's exhaust like leaking through and water and oil, but it's freaking gross. I'll check back with another update. I'm gonna try and get these off. I'm gonna try and get the pistons off. Alright guys, update on the Polaris Polaris jet ski. So it took me like 3 hours to get the exhaust and the pistons off. That middle cylinder pin was just stuck in the piston, seized onto the piston, and I had to press it out. It was absolutely terrible, and I didn't have the right press. I actually broke 2 of these. So here's where I'm at. I got the carbs off. They're over here. I found this is one spot that it's no longer getting oil. At least I think it's oil. It might be gas, because I think that would be the accelerator pump. Yeah, so that's gas. That was just squirting in the engine bay. I noticed that we got the green goo coming out of the fuel lines. And everything is just filthy. I mean, filthy. Oh, and next good part, this doesn't turn. Because there's junk in there. Because the cage for the middle cylinder was broke. And all the roller bearings got everywhere. I did look at the cylinder. That cylinder looks good. That cylinder's junk. We have a new one. That piston, junk. This was stuck in there. So, like, I've never seen something like that. That bad. That one looks decent. Not too bad, actually. A little more wear than I like to see, but really not that bad. And same for the other one. The front one's pretty decent too. So, shouldn't this have a gasket in between the intake? All this, shouldn't these have gaskets? Or is that little tiny piece of rubber supposed to be the gasket, because it's like flat? I can't see that sealing much, so maybe that's where our leak was. Oh look, I see a roller bearing down in the oil galley. I really don't want to pull this engine, because it's just a lot of extra work to align it, get the engine electronics off. But I think that's what's gonna have to happen. I'm gonna try and suck out what I can with my vacuum pump thing. I mean, it's just filled with liquid down. All three cylinders are just filled with liquid. So, we'll try and get that out. But, yeah, this is... Don't ever work on a Polaris jet ski. Don't buy a Polaris jet ski. If you like Polaris jet skis, do you like hurting yourself? Do you like just feeling like crap? Do you like that? No. But in all seriousness, triple in this hull, it's just a terrible design. You can't remove the exhaust without removing that whole exhaust. Trying to get these bolts off wasn't bad, but I had to remove everything. I was really hoping that all this would be nice down here, and that I could just pop in that top end kit, do the carbs, and be done. But there's more to the story. As always, thanks for watching. I really appreciate everyone's comments and feedback. If you've went through something like this, tell me what you did. You know, how'd you manage to go through it? Was it as terrible as I had to? Did it have as much goo everywhere? Like, look at it, there's just goo. It looks like Slimer from Ghostbusters. Yeah, for real, thanks for watching. I'm not sure when I'll get back to this. I'm gonna clean up and figure something out. But I'm not sure when I'll get back to this for the next part. But I really didn't want to record everything because it was like literally, I think I'm on what was that, 3.5 hours just to get this far. Straight, 3.5 hours straight, no breaks. Again, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Enjoy the weather. Okay guys, so today I'm pulling apart the engine to do the crank seals. This is the superjet engine that the guy before me had. The cylinders bored, and I found something I wanted to show you. See, you see all that? That's metal. Glitter. That's not good. That rear cylinder must have been real bad. So, I also found a bunch of grease and oil by the flywheel. Just a little bit of glitter on the flywheel. That looks to be alright. Got the coupler off. I'm getting ready to split the case here, inspect everything, and yeah, let's see. The carb looks pretty nice. A little dirty. We'll clean that up. I ordered a rebuild kit for that, so that should be here pretty quick. What else? With the engine came the Pro X pistons. They are 81.5 millimeter, so they're bored out. I think the engine size comes to like a 710. I'm really not sure about doing porting on the cylinders, just because they're already bored and honed. I really don't think I want to. I don't want a grinder bit to like touch. I might clean up the exhaust port a little bit, but as far as like the boost and transfer ports, I don't think I'm gonna mess with those at all. So it came with the exhaust. It looks like the exhaust has already been port matched, but we'll double check it. Kaufman's pipe, as I showed you guys. It came with a wet jet intake, so I'm wondering if that engine is from a wet jet. Works intake great. I think this is a stock flywheel or stock ride plate. New bumpers, well, used bumpers. Is this a special coupler, or is that just normal? I'm not sure. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything that came with it. There's some other odds and ends. Fuel line, water line. Head, we're not using that head. We got a ADA coming.